up? It's Aaron Moses, and this is one of my early morning traffic videos, man. So, make the best choices you can. I learned over the years to have what I call the Goku mindset, man. Pretty much what this is seeing your challenges for what they are, bro. They're challenges. If you work at a job that you don't like right now and you don't have a plan, I'm here to tell you that you're on a path that's very self-destructive, destructive to the self, destructive to other people. Now, I do want you to refer to my video called um, "Protect Yourself from Yourself," which it hasn't come out yet. But at the same time, guys, we have to understand that even if you don't have a plan, you still have to see these opportunities to grow, bro. You have to reframe all of these challenges and understand that they're only contributing to your growth. They're only contributing to your future, even if you don't have a plan, man. Now, I pulled from my woman the card parenting the other day, which is one of my favorite oracle cards, man. And pretty much what that means is you have to see yourself as your own child. You have to see yourself as your own parent, which is what an adult is. Now, personally, I make a lot of excuses for the things that I do, man. It's a challenge for me to take responsibility for what I'm not responsible for. I put a video out breaking that down, but pretty much, man, if you're over the age of 15, 16, I believe you can make medical choices yourself. You can open your mouth and say, hey, dad, hey, mom, I have some stuff I'm not necessarily comfortable with sharing with you, but I want to start therapy, man. Or I need a life coach. I need to be able to get this job. If you can't pay for it, put me on the county insurance or whatever insurance you have, and I'll pay for it, man. If you're over the age of 17, 18, man, you're not a child anymore. You have to be your own parent, bro. That's your job. You have to guide, guard, protect, and provide for yourself, as well as enlighten yourself. That's what you have to do. So all these traumas and all this other stuff, man, that happened to you, they are programs. They are special. I'm not saying they're good or they're bad, but you can frame it in the way that it is a good thing, whatever it may be, whatever it may be. Whether somebody did something to you, that you couldn't defend yourself from, whether you had to go without, whether you got, hit by a car, whatever it is. These traumas, if you view them as programs that's going to give you an advantage over other people, then you're going to win, bro. If you view them as extra DNA, just think of it like that, extra DNA, an extra part of your brain that other people don't have, an extra limb, a superpower. If you view your trauma as superpowers, extra DNA or extra limb, an extra arm, an extra leg, wings, then you can use it. Because I will tell you like this, bro. 80% of the millionaires in America come from poverty, right? A lot of people go through life not going through anything. A lot of people fail in life because they haven't had to face any adversity. They don't have a hero's journey. They don't have, a hero's tale. They grew up protected. They grew up, people invested in them. They grew up, they never had to go outside. They never had to face any adversity. They never had to go through anything. And now they're just plain people. A lot of people that you may see that work at these gas stations or work at McDonald's, it's not because their life was so horrible. It's not because they were smoking weed all through high school and skipping school. They just didn't go through anything. They didn't have to face any challenges, bro. And the fact that you went through all of this and you survived, you got something to talk about, man. Not only do you have something to talk about, you have extra energy, you have extra programs that you can use. You could use as fuel. You could use to socialize differently than the other person. You could use to learn differently than the other person. You could use to gain knowledge. You could use to network. You could use some of that fuel to work out, to push yourself physically in that gym, man. You could write a book about it. You could do a YouTube channel about it. You can use that to motivate you in a way that other people cannot motivate themselves. You can use it and not complain about it. And this is how you make your best choices, man. A lot of people don't understand. Yes, we have these tools out here. We want knowledge so we could open up doors. We want money so we could open up doors. We want to network and have all these friends and associates so we could open up doors. But at the end of the day, yes, you have more choices. But are you going to make the best choices? Are they good choices? When you use these traumas as fuel, when you transmute these things, when you learn about what you have gone through, and you understand it, understand it, overstand it, which I don't like when people say that. When you actually embrace these things and you frame them differently, then you can make better choices. You have more choices. Not only do you have more choices, you have better choices. So, what I do want you to understand is you need to be taking advantage of the opportunity to make the best choices you can. You don't want more choices all the time. You want better choices all the time. So, number one, if you don't have a plan right now, just understand the job that you have, whatever it is, use it to discipline yourself. Use it to learn more. Understand that this is a challenge that is to be overcome, okay? Use these opportunities when the customers are acting a fool, when you can't handle a job, when you can't handle a task, when you can't handle a project. Just understand. View it as exciting because it's going to make you a better person. Every piece of adversity, everything that you go through, is only going to make you a better person if you allow it to. Allow yourself to grow. Don't see, don't roll your eyes at it. Don't quit. Don't go outside and smoke a cigarette. Don't go outside and hit a L. Don't go outside and take a shot. Don't go home, bro. Go towards it. It's supposed to be fun. If you smile in the face of adversity, if you smile at these challenges, that's the first thing you should do. You should get excited. You should look at it as, wow, this is happening. Now is the opportunity for me to grow. That's one reason why I always disliked Goku, because he just seemed very goofy. He seemed like he was not serious about life, but what he was serious about was training. He was serious about getting better. He was serious about growing. And now that I see that, now that I see, look, bro, stop complaining. Smile at these challenges. Understand, yes, you grew up like this. These things happen. Smile at it. Use it. Because you have something inside you that nobody's ever going to go through. They might go through something similar, but it's not going to be the exact same. They're not going to perceive it with the same neuropsychology and chemistry that you have. Even if it's identical, even if you grew up with an identical twin in your household and they were treated exactly the same, they had to walk the same path to school every day, they had to eat the same meals as you had to share clothes, they're still not going to react and respond how you do. They're still not going to perceive it how you do. You have something different to offer to the world that's going to make the world better. You just got to tap into it, reprogram it, smile at it, and use it, man. That's how you make the best choices, bro. So take responsibility for what you're not responsible for. Reprogram it. Affirm. Okay, what does that mean exactly, taking responsibility for what you're not responsible for? Exactly what it sounds like. Okay, you grew up in a household where vegetables and fruits were not endorsed by the immediate head of household. So you grew up on a very unhealthy diet, man, like a lot of us have. That soul food, that grease, that bacon in the morning, those eggs, right? And now look at you. It's your 17th birthday. You're 5'9" and 353 pounds. Now, when that 18th birthday hits, bro, that 12 a.m., the fact that you're 353 pounds is not your fault. But now you know, you did some research on the diet, you find out how bad meat is for a lot of people. I can't say all people. You find out how parasitic meat is. You find out all the stress hormone. You find out how great vegetables and fruit and water is for you. If you continue to weigh that much, and drink Coca-Cola for breakfast and brush your teeth with Popeye's chicken and brush your teeth with cold pizza in the morning, that's up to you. No, you didn't make yourself 353 pounds. Your parents did. Whoever fed you that death did that to you. But at the end of the day, you have to take responsibility for that. You have the challenge of reprogramming everything that you've been given, all the programs. Okay, the disease of obesity, which is a disease. So, what I do want you to understand is that you need to see these challenges and these traumas as opportunities to introduce something to the world, into your life different. Okay? Getting over this, reprogramming it, redirecting it, that's your task. That's your advantage in life, your trauma. Going without, your parent being on this substance, being on that substance, leaving you over this family member's house, changing schools thousands of times. Okay? Having your shoes talking, having your pants being too small, having your shirts being too small, people making fun of you. That's your gift. If you feel like you don't have any talents and nothing is different about you and you're not special, number one, you just don't know yourself. If you don't think anything special or different or peculiar about you that can contribute to the world in a positive way, you just don't know yourself. And if that's the case, you know what you've been through. At least you know that. Those are your gifts, man. That's what's going to make you different. That's what's going to make you stand out. Program them and understand them. Okay, that's it, man. It's Aaron Moses. I'm the band. You the band. We the band together, man. Life is in the breath. Breathe it in. Peace. Have a good morning.